Second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club.
Island Trader is a print-and-play game for 2 players that can be played in about half an hour. To play the game, you're going to need to print off the map cards, a deck for each player, and for each player you have to find a token to represent the player's ship, as well as 12 tokens to mark supplied islands. To set up the game, place the map cards in a slightly offset grid of 4 cards wide by 3 cards tall. Note that the map cards can be played right side up or upside down for greater variability. There is a small printing error with my set, so don't mind these little gaps in between. Each player takes their deck, shuffles it, and draws 10 cards in their hand. They also take their 12 tokens and their ship marker. Whichever player goes first places their marker closest to the bottom center of the map. The second player places their ship in the next closest space. On your turn, you play a card and move up to the listed movement value on that card. The red player can play this card, move up to 3 spaces. Players cannot move their ship onto the other player's ship, or onto a previously supplied island, or anywhere along the edge of the map. If a player ends his movement on an island, he can supply it with cards from his hand. To do so, play cards from your hand until you meet the demand on the island. For instance, this island requires 1 barrel, 3 cloth, and 2 gems. The red player can play cards from his hand to supply the island. If you need to, you could oversupply the island. So the red player can play these cards to meet the demand on this island. After supplying an island, place one of your tokens on the island to show that you've supplied it. Also, you may draw cards equal to the number listed in this symbol. At the end of the game, this island will be worth as many points in this little blue symbol here. Players alternate taking turns in this fashion until one of 3 conditions is satisfied. Either all the islands are supplied, both players have run out of cards, or one player has claimed 12 islands. At this point, count the number of victory points on your supplied islands. Whoever has the most points wins. In the case of a tie, whoever has the most unused cards wins. A popular variant allows a player to draw 2 cards instead of taking his regular turn. This prevents a player from being locked out from the rest of the game due to having a poor hand.